We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Polar Bears and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Hideki Ogawa gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Fabio Koufax. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. To 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Shmuel Foppert. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Ogawa has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. Now batting, Connor Pitts. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Dog Billingsley, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Antonio Abreu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Antonio
And the pitch.
Abreu.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Frank McKinley. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 44 RBIs. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. McKinley is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
3-1 to him now. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Ramon Lopez.
Into the box now, Ramon Lopez, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now at the plate, William Takahashi. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in, Lamont Mishmerheisen. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So striding forward now, Chipper Bonzer. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, DeVore Haddig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 pitch. Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Pitts. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
From the stretch. Haddig is off of first with 2 away. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Pitts. Originally from New York State, he was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2030.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now another 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Batting it, the catcher, Gaylord.
Stepping in now, Gaylord Lakrensky, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Carmen Ara, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So digging in now, Harold Collier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over. Runners back. First pitch of the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
To the plate now, Benny Morgan pitches a cold strike. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, B.J. Sechrist, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Miller Park, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Brewers this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder.
At the plate, John Pitts, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Comes back with a slurve, but that's high. 2-0. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now at the plate, Fabio Koufax. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. So now to the plate, Shmuel Foppert, and he fouls this one off. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Lamont Mishmerheisen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pops this one up. Takahashi trying to get there. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
That ball wasn't actually smoked. More of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chipper Bonzer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat.
Counts 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Devore Haddig, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, bases loaded. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ogawa is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left. Leading off the inning, Sam Henderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Two balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Antonio Abreu. Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Frank McKinley.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. In now, Frank McKinley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the count will be full. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Lopez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box now, William Takahashi. Bonzer ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in, Harmon Hara. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in now, Gregory Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher, Gaylord Lukreski.
At the plate, Gaylord Lukreski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Striding into the box, John Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look now to pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. So far this season, Pitts is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pitts is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. McKinley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Fabio Koufax. He singled his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 2.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Shmuel Foppert standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1.
1-1.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Nope.
2-0 now. Collier hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Benny Morgan, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Pitts is right there, 1 down.
Batter number 8.
Next for Milwaukee, B.J. Sechrist. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Going back is the center fielder. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping up now, Sam Henderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Outside, 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Antonio Abreu, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
3-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Milwaukee leads it 4-1. Eric Jensick takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 2, Eric Jensick.
Leading off the inning, Connor hits, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike 1. Pitts, only 20 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, action time.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. McKinley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Devore Haddig. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
1-1 to count. Two and one. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Sent on the ground out to second. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 3-1. Gaylord Lukrensky would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Gaylord Loprensky. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
That misses 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
So now to the plate, John Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. Pitts, a 6'6" left-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. The set and the 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ramon Lopez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Lopez.
First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Into the box, Carmen Hara, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hemming is originally from the state of Maine. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time. Digging in once again, Harold Collier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0.
Ball that side.
Outside,
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Strike taken up in the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Now batter.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Brewers leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Paul Preston takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Brewers, number 33, Paul Preston.
Leading off the inning, Fabio Koufax, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fabio Koufax.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pitch is popped up. Takahashi in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder,
Ready for another shot now. Shmuel Foppert. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner, as they say.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
I love everything about this guy's offensive game. The name of the game is to get on base and score runs, and this guy does it as good as anyone.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Two out here and a runner at second. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 38th home run of the season for him. And it's now 6-4. Carlos Moreno will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 31. Carlos Moreno.
Standing in now, DeVore Hadding, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Moreno was born in Panama. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Polar Bears on top 6-4. Leading off the inning, Sam Henderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Antonio Abreu, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder,
Digging
number
in,
11.
Frank McKinley, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that gets by him.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Syracuse is out in front 6-4. Digging in the switch hitter, Gregory Pitts. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. The 1-2 is a fastball way up and in.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Full count now, 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
At the plate now, Gaylord Lukrensky, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Hit down the line at first, and this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 32 now for the season, and it's now 7-4. So now to the plate, John Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Popped up. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Fabio Koufax. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The left fielder, number 2,
Shmuel Foppert will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
McKinley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Polar Bears are out on top, 7-4. Leading off the inning, Ramon Lopez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ramon Lopez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, William Takahashi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Inside and low, 2-1. Called strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in, Harmon Hara. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping into the box, Harold Collier. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Carlos Trujillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 3, Carlos Trujillo.
Leading off the inning, Connor Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. And they double him up. It's 8-4. Into the box now, Ramont Mishmerheisen, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Might have gone after ball four there, as this one's fouled away off to the right. Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball four, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chipper Bonser, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Standing in now, Devore Haddig, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, back in standing. Runners on first with one down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Misses, ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now in the box, Gregory Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Drew Bump is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Drew Bump.
Leading off the inning, Benny Morgan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Benny Morgan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bump has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. B.J. Sechrist waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Secret.
To the plate now, B.J. Sechrist, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Sam Henderson, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Bruce Reinecker enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding in, Gregory Pitts. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Reinecker, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Soft liner towards first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. At the plate, Gaylord Lukrensky. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And the runner back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Fabio Koufax is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. That's wide, 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-1 the count. From the stretch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Abreu is there, and the side is retired. Timothy Abercrombie will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Bottom of the inning now. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Antonio Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Frank McKinley. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So stepping in, Ramon Lopez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Hit hard towards second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, William Takahashi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Count is 1-2 now. The Brewers down to their final strike. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Tommy Kwon takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. 8-6 the final score tonight. Syracuse with their 90th win, best in the division. Sylvester Hemig claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.